In the pursuit of ourselves, we may get lost along the way. And more importantly, we may also put the gifts that we have away. A mentor of mine a long time ago asked about the dreams I had. And when I shared it to him, I always went back and said, but it's not practical. It's not realistic. And to that, he asked me, why does it need to be? For the longest time, I always wanted to speak. I've always wanted to perform. I've always wanted to dance. But it was through the younger years of my life, I always felt shy, introverted, and not capable because of these feelings that I had. And these feelings were something called anxiety.
Wow.
Whoa. But in reality, I really did not know that was the word that I was feeling. I couldn't put the word to the feeling. But besides the point, I had to really do the inner work to understand why I felt this way. Just as you don't really realize or fully understand your gifts or talents yet, you still have to be willing to move forward, take that step, and to push yourselves out of your comfort zone or to see where it could take you. And I think if you're someone with big visions and just a desire to build something meaningful or purposeful, you have to allow yourself to dream. You have to allow yourself to scream out the things that you want. And what I mean by that is not to do it like a lunatic or unhinged, but more so be willing to speak about them, articulate them, and if you want, express them through your gifts, through art, through just whatever you have to create or make in order to show the universe, the world, and yourself that this is what I want. This is what I desire to do. And it's through doing that, you're able to give yourself that visual, that visceral feeling of, wow, I could actually make progress towards this. I could actually do this. No matter how small it is, it's going to add to something much, much bigger. And honestly, it wasn't until I met people along the way that were better than me or were just inspired that I was trying to do these things that were able to help me to validate and affirm me that I'm special and unique in my own way. And sometimes it takes someone else to see that in you. And I'm proud to say I've been able to do that for the people in my life. And just as you're able to identify or see or understand that there's something within you, chances are you could do the same for others. And that's something I want to do here, is to help you realize that there's something within you. Whether or not you're afraid of it or you haven't found it yet, there's something there that needs to be discovered, that needs to be recovered, or needs to be uncovered, whether it be for yourself, and better yet, for someone else. It needs to see the light of day. And that's when you really realize that these gifts of mine need time to grow, but they also need to be nurtured, cultivated over a period of time in order to reach this point where we can confidently say, dang, I knew this was always in me. I just didn't know how much it would grow me or what it would turn into. And the one thing I want to say is, no matter where you're at, it's okay to show up in any way. Imperfect, not feeling ready, not feeling like an expert. It doesn't matter. It's because you know it's there and it deserves to be shared. And I don't have to tell you, you know you have some type of magic. You know you have this ability in some shape or form. But some of us play it small. Some of us convince ourselves that, no, I shouldn't lean into it. I should lean into things that I know I'm already good at. And that's not a bad thing to do. But how can we use those gifts and bring them up alongside our current gifts and talents? And to make them work together, to build something beautiful, to make something meaningful. And maybe it's really embracing the discomfort of trying and experimenting and iterating on those quiet gifts of yours. Maybe it starts with a little practice of letting it be seen or heard every day. And if you're afraid of starting, beginning, and you're caught between this paralysis of perfectionism and this contemplation, I made a video, I'm going to put it somewhere here, that I feel like would be helpful to you. And honestly, is something I wish I had understood sooner, which is the idea of motion versus action, which are two different things but can go together in order to push you and move you forward without staying stuck, but also giving yourself the path to progress. So with that, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I would love for you to join me along mine in hopes that I can help you along yours. Great. I dare you. Bye. All right, thumbnail time.